Hey, good morning everyone. Blitzball Champ is here with a new video on the U to the 2. Um, Hope everybody's doing well this morning. Just finished a little bit of a workout, Ring Fit Adventure on the Switch. um, Wanted to give a quick Carolina Panthers update as they've made another signing in free agency, this time tight end. And specifically, here, let me pull it up. They acquired Dan Arnold at tight end on a 2-year deal. So let's talk a little bit about this deal. It's a 2-year, $6 million deal. Using the same article as I've been using before, as they've added his name onto this list. So David Newton was saying that, okay, what this means. So apparently, Chris Manhertz ended up joining the Jacksonville Jaguars. He got picked up in free agency by Jacksonville, so we no longer have Chris Manhertz, but we still have Ian Thomas. So we're looking at an Ian Thomas Dan Arnold combo. So apparently, Dan Arnold is familiar with Joe Brady's offensive system. So because apparently Dan Arnold had played in New Orleans when Joe Brady was there. You know, of course, the time where Joe Brady was there, and you know who's also worked with Teddy Bridgewater when he was there. So they say that Dan Arnold is more of a receiving threat than Chris Manhertz, which kind of understandable considering Chris Manhertz is mainly a blocking tight end. See, he's played 4 years, 2 for the Saints, 2 for the Cardinals. Last season he had 31 catches for 438 yards and 4 touchdowns. So a little bit productive. The thing that's scary is Ian Thomas and Chris Manhertz combined for 26 catches and 1 touchdown last season. So really the tight end production has not been great last season. So they say what's the risk? Nothing for the price that he's getting, but you know, Ian Thomas and Dan Arnold aren't exactly big name playmakers. You know, especially not compared to a Greg Olsen, not even compared to an Ed Dixon. And Ed Dixon, he did well in Carolina. He did very well in Carolina. Um, and David Newton is saying that they will likely look for another tight end in the draft, which is definitely very possible. I want to ask y'all this. If it came to it and he was available that first round, would you consider Kyle Pitts? Because I know everybody is talking about how Kyle Pitts is like the main tight end to really bank on. But my thing is, there are other areas that are a much bigger need than that. And I just feel like, part of me feel like it would be a waste of an 8th pick to get Kyle Pitts. I really do. I really do. And I just feel like that first round, if Carolina's not trying to get a quarterback or a high level offensive lineman, like it just doesn't make sense to me to use that first pick on a tight end. So I just hope that with this acquisition that we'll see more of the tight ends being used, because like I said, Ian Thomas still really has yet to prove himself. You know, and honestly, this upcoming season may be his last chance to really do that. But at the same time, I'm hoping Joe Brady will incorporate the use of these tight ends, especially in the receiving game. And you know, if Dan Arnold can be, you know, extra productive, you know, I think this will really add to the receiving core. Because I mean, Ian Thomas is capable of making those catches. He just needs the opportunities and he needs to be able to deliver. And, looking at Dan Arnold, 6'6", 220 pounds, um, 26 years old. Overall career stats. Um, Last year was his first full season played. Um, 51 receptions total, 715 yards receiving total, 7 touchdowns. So I mean, he's been a little bit productive, especially last season, being that he played all 16 games. So I mean, that's a good sign. That he was able to make it through a season healthy. But average is 14 yards. So if they can get him the ball, I mean, he has a good chance of getting that first down. So I mean, hey, that's something to keep note of. His averages have been good, especially when he touches the ball. So something to keep in mind. Like I said, looks like it's going to be an Ian Thomas Dan Arnold combo, and I hope they get used into Joe Brady's offense. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What do y'all think of this signing? What do y'all think of the signing? Um, I also wanted to throw in there. Uh, so now Deshaun Watson. I know everybody's still thinking about him. 12 lawsuits now. Honestly, the other day I was thinking about this, and then I saw 12 lawsuits. I mean, I was thinking that maybe it was some sort of setup, conspiracy, whatnot. Just certain factors look shady. But now that it's at 12 lawsuits, honestly, Carolina Panther fans, we might want to pull back on the idea of getting Deshaun Watson. We might want to pull back. I think we need to go to the draft. Because honestly, whether he's innocent or not, his reputation's ruined. I mean, some would say David Tepper probably doesn't care and will just, I don't care, just be all in for it. But it's not a good look. It's not a good look for Deshaun. And I just hope and pray he can get his name cleared, and I hope that he's innocent. But with the numbers keep on piling like this, it's not a good sign, y'all. It's not. And I'm not saying that, it's not a setup. I mean, there's a few factors that play into it, like the fact that all these lawsuits are civil, not one criminal charge, which I guess that's up to the court. Um, who books a masseuse off Instagram? That makes no sense to me. I would think. I mean, I understand that people fly in masseuses sometimes, but I would think that they would book them through like website or something that shows that they're legitimate. You know what I mean? So yeah, and just the timing of everything. You know, everybody knows Houston knows he wants out of Houston. So I mean, just the timing just seems shady. But at the same time, more cases. Now it's up to 12 lawsuits. It's not good. It's not looking good for them. So I think Carolina needs to pull back from any sort of trade talks, trying to get Deshaun Watson. Stick to the draft. Stick to the draft. Not saying that, and who knows? Maybe he'll get his name cleared. Maybe post draft. Maybe a little later. We'll see. I don't know. But right now, I think we need to pull back, go to the draft for a quarterback. Definitely go to the draft for a quarterback. You got to trade up to get the one you want. Trade up to get the one you want. Do it. But I think right now, I think it's confirmation that Carolina needs to back off from trying to get Deshaun Watson. I just don't think it's a good idea anymore. I think that ship has sailed. Let's move on. Focus on getting the right quarterback from the draft. But anyway, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the acquisition of tight end Dan Arnold? And with now 12 lawsuits on Deshaun Watson, would y'all still be willing to go in on him? Or do y'all think enough is enough, it's time to pull out? Like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Blitzball champ Jason Ingram signing off. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend, and I will see y'all soon. Peace.